welcome to Mia Cucina. Mia Cucina means kitchen in Italian. And do I have an amazing yumminess to show you? And I'm going to tell you why. But la prima cosa, the first thing that we need to do is to put on our fadale. And everything grows from the garden and from the earth. And it brings us these beautiful things, such as cherry tomatoes that we're going to be using today. We're going to be using cannellini beans or white beans. I only have an 8-ounce can. It's just my husband and I. If you have a larger family, I would suggest 2 cans. Then we're going to be utilizing some marvelous, delicious red onions. We're going to be utilizing 3 cloves of garlic. We're going to be utilizing amazing, wonderful paprika. We're going to be utilizing a little bit of salt, a tiny bit of superfine Casper sugar. If you have no superfine sugar, any sugar will do. A little bit of red wine vinegar, super easy. And then our herbs are going to be, well, we're going to be utilizing some green onions. I grow my own and I have them in abundance, so why not? And I'm also going to bring another superfood, which is also some parsley. But the start of the show, and I'm going to put my glasses because I want you to know why I'm using this, is oregano. There's a lot of benefits to oregano. See, oregano. And what I'm going to do, I'll tell you the benefits because I wrote them down in a cheat sheet because it's a lot to remember. It is treating various respiratory disorders. Yes. There's also, you can also look for the benefits of oregano oil. Oil, yes, they have oregano oil. It's rich in dietary source during illness. So if you're ill, this is great. Treating urinary tract disorders, cancer-fighting herbal, medicinal, treating allergies and inflammation, and builds immune system. And we need to really keep our immune system up. So this recipe is really going to help you for your immune system. So everything comes from the ground. It's very important that we really take care of our earth. And so I'm wearing my tree fadale in honor of our earth, in honor of all the wonderful things that we grow here and also what we put in our body. So this is really good. We're going to be using quite a bit of oregano. So the first thing that I want to do is that I want to go from, you can, this is how my oregano grow. This is, you know, if you don't have oregano, I really suggested to use fresh oregano because fresh oregano really works. And I start from the top and I just go all the way down. And what I'm going to do is I am going to save this for my garnish. And I'm going to put that on the side just like that. And what I want to really do is to get most of all of my oregano. Because what I have also here is I have some shrimp. And what I want to do is, what I've done is I have washed my shrimp, I have deveined it, and this is raw shrimp, okay? So to the raw shrimp, make sure you get your, you know, your little throwaway little guy over here that I always tell you about. Get yourself very well organized. So what we are going to do is we want to start treating this because it's going to go from here into this. In the meantime, what I have done is that I have toasted some bread in the oven, and this is going to be our croutons. And what I did is I turned on the oven to 400 degrees and I left them in for 15 minutes until they got nice and golden. Okay, and these are going to be our croutons. And actually, these croutons, guys, you can chop this up and also put them in the freezer. Whenever you need croutons, you can take them out or you can put them in a tightly container and they will last. So that's what this is, okay? So far, so good. I don't want to lose anybody. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to do is I really want to start treating my shrimp because this is the shrimp that's going to go into our plate. And what I have here, if you were to measure, okay, I have a very good heaping big tablespoon of oregano, okay, oregano. So far, so good. And then what I want to do is I probably want to do about the same thing, a good tablespoon, unchopped yet, okay? So I want to put them together. I want to get my garlic because I'm going to be chopping all of this together. And and this is going to go into my shrimp. And it's the shrimp marinades. By the time we do what we need to do, the shrimp is going to be done. And it's going to be so easy, and it's going to be such a flavorful dish. You know, sometimes I just create stuff, and I just absolutely love this. So what I want to do is I am going to start what I have here is a cast iron skillet, and I have olive oil, and I'm probably going to use probably about a tablespoon. And what I want to do is I want to get myself a little brush, because I really want to brush this in. I don't really want a lot of olive oil, because what I want to do is when this gets hot, and let me turn the power on here, and I'm going to put it on medium. Okay, medium. So far so good. Okay, so I got this on medium. I got my cherry tomatoes all ready to rock and roll, because I'm going to put these in here, and what I want them to do is I want them to kind of start bursting, and then I'm going to remove them. So let me get myself a little thing to dish that out with, so I can get them out and put them in. All right, so in the meantime, while this is heating up, I have some time over here to chop my parsley. Okay, guys, my parsley with my oregano and my garlic. It's all going to go in here. And what we want to do is we really want to chop this. You know, and who would have known, you know, that oregano, it's got so many wonderful, wonderful health. Oh my goodness, here comes the word propriety. Oh, I don't need my glasses anymore, so I can take them off, because I already told you what it does for you. And you know, and we don't know. You know, we don't know. We use these herbs, and you know, we learned those from our mom. We watched our mom use the herbs and all of this, and and we don't really know. We just know that they're good, but we don't know what they do. So what I like to do is you know, what I've been doing is I've been trying to tell you why I'm using what I use to keep us healthy. And right now, I keep talking to you over and over and over again, and I tell you the importance on having a strong immune system. When your body, and also for when you do that, your body goes into alkaline, and what alkaline does, it keeps you from getting sick. A body that is, it's very high on nutrients, and it's in alkaline, it just keeps you from not getting sick. All right, so what I have here is if I were to measure all of this, I probably will get 1-2 tablespoons of all of it. So, you know, don't worry about if it's a little bit more or a little bit less, nothing is going to happen. Okay, so now I'm going to put my cherry tomatoes in here, because I want them, and we're going to be doing step by step, and then we're going to put them all together, and then I'm going to show you how to plate it. It is delicious, and it's healthy for you. And I am using organic cannellini white beans, and they were on sale 89 cents. Okay, so you can buy organic for less expensive, guys, and you're not getting all the pesticides in your body. I talk about that. Okay, now to this, what I want to do is I want to just you know, maybe a half a teaspoon of paprika. And then what we are going to do is, what I want to do is, this I do want to measure. I am going to use some red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar goes in here. I know, guys, on the shrimp, right? Hey, trust me. Wait till you have this. Okay, and then I'm just going to do like maybe a half a teaspoon of sugar. I never really use sugar, but it needs it this time for this particular thing. I'm also going to use a little bit of salt, just like that. Super simple, easy peasy. And then I'm just going to add some olive oil to this, because this is going to be my little tiny marinade that is going to go into my shrimp. Okay, super easy. You see how simple and easy that is. Not much going on here. I just want my tomatoes are starting to burst. They're starting to really get caramelized. And it's all in one pan. So now, this can be dinner or this could be lunch. In our case, it is almost lunchtime here, so we're going to have this for lunch. And whatever's left over, it carries for dinner, so it's one meal. So it is, and it's amazing. It's delicious. Oh, mamma mia. It's delicious. So, you know, make sure that you get your shrimpy, guys, very, very well coated. The smells. Oh, mamma mia. And we haven't done much of anything yet. All right, our cherry tomatoes, as you can see, they are just rocking and rolling over there. And then what I want to do is once they start, you know, once they start getting nice and brown, okay, we just want to remove them. Oh man, this is looking good. So it's a lot easier than having to turn on the oven. I have done this in different ways. A winter time when I do this, because I do love this dish, is I will turn on the oven. I did turn on the oven for our wonderful little croutons, and I know it's a very big crouton, but you know, I mean, you know, hey, you got to have it a bread, no, see, okay, and no, I did not make this bread, guys, no, I did not, because this is a sourdough bread. That, yes, I have a friend that made it, and they brought it to me, and oh my God, you know, hey. Okay, so now I can remove my tomatoes. Super easy, super, I mean, you guys are going to go, what? That's it? What? That's it? All right, so now what I'm going to do to the tomatoes, I'm just going to let these little guys hang out over here, because these guys are also going to go back in there as well. All right, so now we got our tomatoes over here. So now what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of olive oil, maybe about a tablespoon, because what we want to do now is we want to add our onions in here. Okay, so far so good. Everybody follows me? Very easy, inexpensive transaction. Okay, so that's hanging out there. I'm going to take the remainder of my 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, I'm just going to smash them like so, super simple. And when you smash them, they all fall apart. And just go ahead and do it like that. Very rustico. Rustico meaning rustic, rustico. And just use your fingers. Super easy transaction. Now we're going to add the beans. Right in there with that. Okay, so now I am done with this. See how easy and simple this is, guys. Simple and easy. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of paprika to that. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to grab my green onions. And, you know, I'm just going to remove this part right here, because I'm not going to need that. And I'm just going to slice up some of these green onions. It's going to give it a wonderful flavor. They're all going to go in there like that. Just like that, very easy. I'm going to add a little bit more of olive oil because it's looking a little dry. And then what I'm going to do to the rest of the green onions is I'm just going to continue to slice them, because we're also going to be using these guys for garnish. You know, we got to make it look pretty, you know, making it pretty. I like to make it pretty. We still have the oregano over here. All right, so now we need more oregano, okay? So I'm going to take a whole entire sprig of oregano. We're going to get this out over here. And we want to chop this up, the oregano. Let me mix this up a little bit here. I have it on, again, this is on medium. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, something so simple. So simple, guys. So simple and easy and flavorful, okay? I'm going to just add a little bit more olive oil. You know, we're just eyeing it. We're playing with it. Okay, I'm going to grab some more oregano. So what I really want to do is maybe get a tablespoon in there of oregano. This is my oregano that I started growing. And sometimes, you know, I have had oregano that has lasted me 5 or 6 or 7 years. So just a very quick chop, just put the oregano in there with that. Because it's all about the oregano, guys. It's all about the oregano. And what it does for us and for our bodies. All right, it's very simple transaction. Look at this. Now we're going to get our plating. So just get yourself a nice bowl such as this. We are almost there. Almost done, guys. Super super easy, inexpensive meal that I want to bring to you, except for the shrimp. Hey, sometimes, you know, we have to give ourselves permission to have good things. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to take my spoon and I want to taste this. And it needs salt. So I'm just going to take a pinch of salt and I'm going to do it right now. Just like that. Okay, just like that. When you have a very well oiled cast iron skillet, it's amazing all the things that you can cook. You know, in the old days when they had the chuck wagons and all of that, they would only take the most prized possession they had was a cast iron skillet. Yes, I read about that. You know, when I went to the Wild Wild West, and we have a lot of Wild Wild Floridians. All right, so now let me taste it. Oh my God. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down, and I'm going to put this on the bottom, like so. Okay, so far so good, guys. I hope I'm not losing anybody. So we're going to put this on the bottom. Okay, that's going to be on the bottom of our plate. All right. All right. Now, I'm not worried about this in here because I still have my shrimp that I need to cook, and I'm going to put them all in there, my shrimp. It all goes in there. Easy marinade, super easy marinade, guys. Okay, super easy marinade. Okay, so now that I have this over here, okay, so you have this over here, I'm going to take my beautiful cherry tomatoes and I'm just going to kind of put them all around. So when you are, you know, chewing into all of this and you go through the tomato to get to the bottom of everything. Okay, so far so good, guys. Yeah. But now we need something more. You know, we need something more. Just make sure, you know, you keep a good eye on the shrimps, you know, and the shrimps are doing good. All right, so now what we are going to do is I'm just going to clear the decks real quick because we're still working here, and I'm just going to take some more oregano. I have a little bowl over here. Just get yourself some oregano, chop some oregano up. Chop some more oregano, easy transaction, easy. We're just gonna put the oregano in this little bowl like this. We are just probably gonna take the olive oil, I'm gonna take the top off, because what I wanna do is I wanna do a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. It is needed for this right now. And I'm just doing like a little vinaigrette, just like a very small vinaigrette. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the vinegar. All right, a little bit. Now I'm going to get a tiny bit, a pinch of the sugar goes in there. Easy transaction. This is a very easy thing. Okay, get my shrimp. I think I can practically almost shut this off. Look at that, guys. See what you made? Super simple, super easy. You know, you're tired and you want to make something that is just a one-pot deal, a one pan, and this makes it so much easier, and it's super delicious and super yummy. All right, so now my shrimp is almost there. I'm going to shut this off. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, almost there, guys. So I just want to make sure that I'm mixing this really good. Let me just taste this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, that is good. But I need a little bit more oregano. I just want some more oregano, because I really want to taste that oregano. I want to get all the benefits that I can possibly can right now with the oregano. Trust you me, we need the oregano right now, because it's very good. It builds our immune system. And anything that builds our immune system, I'm all for it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my shrimp, and I'm just going to locate it like in the front like that. Put them over my plate. Oh man, super easy, super fast. Oh yeah, baby. You got it going on here, honey. We got it going on here, honey. We are cooking in this kitchen. And my chef friends will be so proud. Okay, so now let me get this, let me clear the decks, because now I got to show you how I'm going to plate, what I'm going to do. So now that I have my shrimp, and let me show you how I've done this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take this wonderful salad dressing type of thing and just kind of pour it over that. Just like that. Just like that, guys. Oh, baby, 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 baby. My heart is on fire. Okay. All right, so then what I want to do is I want to take the tips of the oregano, you know, now that we need more oregano, and just kind of put a little bit of an oregano like so. And then some of the green onions like that. Give it more, now that we need more color. But it's just, you know that there's oregano in this thing. And now, wait. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, because I got to make it pretty. All right, so I just put it like that. Okay, now I am going to take my croutons. And I'm just going to kind of place them, you know, so you know that you're getting some croutons. And I kind of want to stand them up. I'm going to try to stand them up, you know. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. All right, and then, you know, put the oregano like so. And guys, in less than a half an hour, let me bring this to what you've done. Look at this. Look, I suggest if you, when you make the bread, what I'm using here, it's olive bread and garlic. And there you have it. Okay, babies. I don't have a name for this yet, but I wanted to bring it to you from Mia Cucina to your Cucina. I'm Elaine. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Wear a mask, do your part. Okay, Betty, have a wonderful week and blessings to every single one of you.